fuck. I had it the first time.
You did.
Yeah.
You were good. It's good.
So how about those?
Fucking what?
You were supposed to finish.
Oh, how about the Mets, bro? You seen the game?
Yeah. What state is that?
I don't. The Mets?
Yeah.
I feel like New York, right?
New York Mets? Mm-mm. Don't sound like
Cincinnati?
Yankees.
Cincinnati Mets. No.
Nah.
What does it sound like? Bulgarian
Jacksonville?
Mets? No. No,
That's
Jacksonville
Jaguars.
Jags, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where all the Cougs live, too.
What was the Mets?
It's a baseball team.
Mississippi Mets. That sounds right.
Philadelphia
If they don't
Mets.
own Mets, they probably should.
Yeah, well, you know.
Either way, we don't watch baseball.
No, we really don't. But I'm excited because having a kid, I'm about to do some, like, baseball shit soon.
Play catch with it and shit.
You know, like,
some
of that.
fucking movie dad shit.
Yeah, yeah. Some movie that, like, go get the ball. You know what I mean? From a young age. So she just, like, brings it back. You got to teach him young.
I remember when my mom started dating James.
Right.
He used to, like, try to play catch with me because, like, that's what you do, you know?
Yeah.
You know, that's how you connect with
A boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you do.
Every time that motherfucker would hit me right in the fucking face, dude. Always end with a bloody nose, like, motherfucker, dude.
Hey, if you moved your glove a little bit, huh?
That's what he said. You know what I'm saying?
I
I ain't never played fucking catch before. Look at me.
You know, it was funny because my mom wouldn't play catch with me, but my grandparents bought me like this like little trampoline thing where you throw the ball at it and it comes back like 10 times faster.
What the fuck?
Just so I didn't have to play with nobody. That's a sad game of catch. You just boing, boing. Fucking one time, bro. I thought it'd be a smart idea to like smash the ball, like just hit it with the bat straight into that thing. It went ding, ding, right back at me.
Nice.
Bro, it got me right in the top of the shin, dude. I like swept my leg back. Fell face first right onto the grass.
See, I thought you were gonna say you broke a window. That's so much fucking better.
No, I mean, I'm not a hoonigan. You know what I mean?
You ever broke a window before with the ball?
Never.
Me neither.
You've broken at least 3 that I know of. You know what I'm saying?
Sit down.
Did you say sit down? Because I'm sitting, bro. Like,
I kind of said shh, and then I said no.
oh, okay.
Shit, no. Shit, no.
Yeah, I mean,
I think we're deep enough.
5 minutes into the cast, he says, I think we're deep enough.
Ain't nothing but a little bit of root beer.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think you could swim in a pool of that?
I wouldn't want to.
No? Mm-mm. Like if
I don't even like it when anything but water gets on my hands and like makes it sticky, dude.
Really?
Instantly gotta wash it off. Can't do it.
Yeah. You ever spilt like Sprite in your lap?
I feel like probably
Yeah.
in my fucking 3,486 days on this earth, I might have spilled some Sprite in my lap.
You've only lived 3,000 years?
3,046 days.
That's not that many.
Somebody do the math. Because that could be just enough.
Do the math. You know? I know you do the math.
Because 3,650 days.
It's how long
Would be
Kendrick
10
Lamar
years. That'd be 10 years.
took to drop another album, you remember?
No.
Yeah.
It was 10 years?
Something like that.
That's exactly 10 years. So.
Yeah. But no, 10 years is a big interval. I think it'll be crazy to see what kind of monster we're dealing with in 10 years looking at you, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Like, just what kind
It's
of
going to be like
animal
the next
that will
Arnold. You know what I'm saying?
Arnold? Like, what do you mean?
The Terminator, dude.
Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll throw that last name around like that.
Why don't you throw it back? You know? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I almost said back name instead of last name.
Well, I don't know why you would feel any type of way. It's Nager. Schwarzenegger. That's his name. Cut it off.
Say it 3 more times fast.
No, I don't want to give it a try. Hey, say toy boat 3 times really fast.
Boy toe.
Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat. No, it's a really fast one, you know? It's like what do they call those? Like when you're like Sally pick to pickle
Those are called tongue twisters.
Right. You know any good ones?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
But see, that one's easy once you get it.
Yeah.
How do you make it harder?
All of them are, because you come up with the answer. A woodchuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck
wood.
Fuck.
A woodchuck would chuck wood.
No, a woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck wood as a woodchuck. Fuck. I had it the first time.
You did. We're good. It's good. Someone's here.
That wasn't a door, bro.
I know.
That was a gun.
No.
It
It was either a gun or it was an exhaust pipe.
I don't know.
I
It sounded like an MP5. Modern Warfare 3.
Bro, well, at least we don't have to worry about
Terminal.
bullets hitting us. Terminal. It sounded
Team
like
deathmatch.
Yeah. It's been a minute
Last
since
kill
you played
cam.
some Call of Duty. You remember the last one you played?
The newest one.
You played the newest one?
They had like a super long first season though. So like when I had finished the seasons pass or whatever, there was still like 46 days. So I stopped playing it, and I still have yet to pick it back up, even though the new season has started.
You like the seasons?
It's cool, but I'm not sure because it was the first season the first time, so I'm not sure if like it resets your like levels and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it does because it was pretty easy to level up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's got to be resettable.
You think all like skins are gone too?
Probably not the skins.
No.
Probably not the skins. But the skins were super easy to get though too.
Were they?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man, I don't know if they're just dumbing it down for these TikTokers or what. But
I don't know because every time you play a new Call of Duty, you always grind it out to get like most of the skins, and then you just never touch it again.
Yeah,
It's a pattern.
I got all the gold skins for the SMGs.
Hey.
In this game, that game, and this game.
Yeah, so you always do the SMGs, you know?
My favorite.
So you get those diamond.
Yeah, except in the new Call of Duty, once you get them all gold, there's another challenge before you get them fucking... And it's not even diamond, it's something else. Because diamond is when you get every single, like, ARs, SMGs, fucking RPGs. You get everything in that class done.
No.
Yeah.
Have you seen Mrs. Doubtfire?
Wait, no, that's platinum. So, you were right. Yeah, I've seen Miss Doubtfire. Rest in peace, Will fucking Smith.
It's Robin Williams.
I knew it.
But rest in peace, Will
You think
Smith.
Aaron's alive?
Well, I think he would have hollered if he was dead. You know, if like he was getting dead, so we would have heard
If
something.
he got hit with that Vada Kedavra?
Yeah. Maybe though. That could be a silent killer. I've never actually seen that.
Nah,
one.
you would have heard Voldemort at the top of his lungs.
Yeah. My favorite bit is when he's like, Harry Potter, the boy who lived, come to die.
The whole scene, dude.
Yeah,
The whole
it's just-
scene.
It's really good. I really like the speech he gives too. And Neville was like, but you will, because you're wrong. And then fucking pulls the sword out and shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on. You know, it's crazy. It's a lot of the shit that happened in the movies.
It doesn't happen in the game. Imagine that.
I'm talking about the books, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've never read them.
No.
So,
But if it means you and any of our fans any better, I did listen to the 5th book on cassettes.
that's it.
Yeah. It's real interesting. It's real
Which one is
interesting.
that? That's after the Goblet of Fire?
No, that is the Goblet of Fire.
So that one was good.
was.
That was the last one I read.
Yeah, like, it made me question, bro, because Cedric Diggory's dad had a whole lot more depth to him in the book than he does in the movie.
Right. It's been a long time, bro. I imagine. My thing is, once I read a book and watch a movie, I remember scenes, but I don't remember if it's from the book or the movie, you know?
I see.
Yeah.
I feel that because I'm reading a book series that is a TV show, so it's like when I'm reading it, my brain puts in the TV show scenes, if that makes sense. Even though it's like slightly different and like slightly, I use the same characters.
Like how you got like some indigestion going, so you're going like, that's some slightly different. Like, you know, fucking,
Bro. Yeah.
you get a burp out or something.
Did I tell you? Was it you that I told? And I was like, I'm burpy in my adulthood.
Yeah. You edited that one this morning.
It's like I need to get a little pat on the back or something, bro, to just get all this.
It's the, what do we call it? Root beer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you're 7, 8 in. How are you feeling? I mean, for a guy who's 8 beers in, you don't really
Well, I'm also running off 2 hours of sleep, so it evens it out.
Oh, so beer makes you less sleep deprived?
I don't know.
I don't think it does equal out.
I don't know. So it feels pretty equaled out though. So
You feel like
I don't like what you were doing with your teeth right there.
I think. Now hear me out. I think that people have gotten this whole autism thing wrong completely.
Okay, what's so wrong about it?
I think it's more of a superpower than
Right.
a disability, right?
I think
In certain cases, right?
so. I think you're right, but here's where you're wrong. Kids think it's a disability, but once you're an adult and you're like, wow, you're passionate about this one thing and I'm passionate about nothing.
Yeah.
You're cool as shit. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Every adult wants that.
Exactly.
So,
Could
yeah.
you, like, it's,
But kids don't recognize it, so it's, you're fucking weird.
even though they're just cool, bro.
Totally understandable, though. They're kids. You
Yeah.
call it how you see it.
Yeah.
That
gotcha.
motherfucker's weird, but pretty soon that weird's going to be fucking cool.
Yeah, that's what's gonna be getting bitches' pussies wet. It's that weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking drip drop.
Drippy lip lip.
Little waterfall, young Padawan. what were they called?
What are you going for? Because
The
Padawan is, I guess,
What's the disability called?
autism.
Young autistic child. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was making me think because it's like, bro, they think in a whole different kind of.
Speaking of autism,
We got Tism Master over here.
because he knew it was
Aaron,
nobody.
tell me
at
why.
the
Tony
fucking-
goes, you think Aaron's dead out there? I said, I think if he was dying, we would have heard something. You know? Tap, tap or something. Anyway.
Either way.
Ow.
Yeah, don't do that.
Now, here's the thing that I've really been wondering. Now that you are crippled, do you like it when people help you out with shit? Or are you like, fuck that shit, let me do it myself?
No, I'm totally cool with it. I live a real laid back life.
Right.
So if somebody wants to help me out, I'm not gonna argue with them
Okay.
because this is my chance to get helped out. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
this laid back lifestyle consist of?
Consists of laying back,
Like-
without my throughout my lifestyle. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like quite a bit of laying back.
I'm just trying to let my shit heal
Yeah.
correct. I'm gonna focus on that right now, and it takes a lot of letting other people do shit for me. So
Exactly. I feel like you're actually kind of just like a little bit enjoying it, you know, just
I
a
am.
little bit, you know.
who wouldn't, you
You
know?
know, just weighted on hand and foot.
Yeah, I got fucking. Yeah, it was cool.
I got oh.
I got to just chill at home for like
area codes.
3 weeks straight.
Yeah.
Didn't have to do shit. It's nice because a lot of my time is filled with like going to work and doing the podcast shit. So
And then trying to beat Tony on top of all of that.
I gotta remain a
What?
motherfucker like myself. So
He said, "I gotta remain, whatever that
I
is.
gotta
I gotta
uphold."
gotta remain
Yeah,
it.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro. You hold on to it.
Speaking of my crippledness, though,
You
don't
found
disrespect
sympathy,
my
Dick?
cripple. So
Huh?
don't disrespect my cripple.
Oh no, what are you about to say? I'm here for
I
it.
was gonna say, I have been learning to walk in fucking physical therapy.
Walks again.
Always.
Always.
Always walks again. But they're like, for the first week, it's like 25% of my weight, right? So we put it out on the scale.
It was 70 pounds.
Yeah. So I'm like sitting here with my one leg, and they're like, just push on it until the fucking, because it's an old school one, so it like fucking dings up every time you fucking put the weight on.
Right.
So they're like, do that 15 times. Do it. Boom.
Yeah. Easy.
No thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Actually, not 50
They
times.
still got
it's
you
actually it's actually not a certain amount of times. It's for 5 fucking minutes straight. So,
They still got you doing this whole paint the alphabet thing with
oh
your
yeah, for sure.
paintbrush
That's
toe?
how we start out every meeting. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You gotta make sure I scratch that bitch out.
Right.
Make sure that ankle knows how to get used. You know what I'm saying?
Again, I feel like you're using it in ways you may have never have used even before the break.
Well,
you
the
know?
thing is, I'm
You're
like,
building those
I'm sitting there
muscles.
trying to like spell out the alphabet with my big toe. And
Right.
I'm like, can you even do this with the foot? So I go to my right foot, the one that works, and I'm spelling these bitches out in cursive. You know what I'm saying? So,
He's like, "R."
so now I got to do it with both feet at the same time just to reinsure my left foot that it's possible.
Right.
We just got to fucking put in the work.
Hey,
Because that shit's stiffer than a bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
really?
Yeah. But
You,
no.
you feel the plates and shit moving around and like in the bone?
No. It's just stiff. Stiffer and shit. You know what I'm saying? But No, after I do the fucking, press down on the bitch for 5 minutes straight.
Yeah.
Buddy hands me a fucking one crutch. He says, put it under the right arm, and now do like high knee fucking marches. You know what I'm saying? And I have not put any weight on my left foot, you know what I'm saying, since I broke it.
And when you throw a high knee up, that's a lot of weight. That's more than 25%.
Yeah. He said, just use that right crutch and scale out that 25% that you were doing on the scale. I'm like, it's not exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there like barely lifted my foot up, like dragging my left foot on the floor. It's not where I look like fucking Dr. Dre in the I Need a Doctor video.
Yeah.
Look like any commercial you ever seen with motherfucker on rubber bands. It's not cool. Okay. Yeah. Except I just have a crutch and I'm just trying to walk in a straight line.
How often are you going to physical therapy?
Twice a week.
Any happy endings?
No. It's not cool like that.
You need to find a better one.
Right.
Because, like, they're out there.
No, this one's hooked up to the
insurance. The goddamn.
Well, yeah.
The
Everett Arena, though. You know what I'm saying? The big arena in Everett.
Yeah.
So it's got like a bunch of pictures of fucking like hockey players that they did fucking work on and shit. Your face is twitching like crazy right now. My boy just had a fucking spasm. He said,
yeah, I think it's so weird that my face does that.
Me too. It's crazy to have to hold a conversation with him.
Like, why does it just jump around? And there be
jump up, and get down. You know what I'm saying?
There be times where I'm talking and I'm like, why do my lips move like that? Like, why am I sometimes throwing them to the side? Like,
it's all about the amount of weed that's in your system.
Maybe I need to stop. Who is this person I've become?
You ever just get so high and you're just twitching a little bit in the face?
No.
I'm smoking late shit.
You gotta be, bro. I'm smoking, like, recently. I've gotten so high to the point where I'm, like, questioning shit again. I'm like, yo. I have to, like, coach myself through it. I'm like, bro, you're good.
My favorite,
high as fuck. You're good.
My favorite is when you get so high, you start questioning your mentality. Like, am I a normal person or am I a little special? Like, I feel a little special right now. Like, no way. But I'm just operating through life like this, and people are just hiding that I'm Down syndrome.
And on the plus side of that, I've seen this movie recently, dog, where it's a whole planet full of Down syndrome people.
Oh, wow.
And it's like the norm. Everyone walks around with their shoelaces untied. They fucking licking the windows. Like, it's real fucking Down syndrome.
Sounds like bullshit to me.
No, and then the catch is one of these down couples, you know what I'm saying? They have them a little normie baby. But since the whole planet is downy, this guy's the odd man out because he can tie shoes. And they're
I don't believe you.
I'll look it up. Like,
what is the name of this movie?
You know what?
I feel like you heard this somewhere and just recited
TikTok,
it.
bro. TikTok's lit because I don't know if you've ever gotten these where it'll show you like part one of a movie. Yeah,
I'll save them. I'm like, that movie looks good. I'm gonna have to find it later.
I screenshot them all.
I've been finding myself first time for me. But I will sit on TikTok for like 3 hours straight, bro.
I've spent whole ass work shifts.
You're telling me?
Yeah, like fucking is wild.
I'm like, I don't feel like watching a movie right now. TikTok for 3 hours.
I'm out here looking up the most absurd fucking most absurd things, bro, to try to find this movie,
what you put
bro.
In that search bar.
Like, I'm trying to find this fucking film, and there's not. Like, I felt bad when I wrote it. I was like, normal? What does that even mean? Fucking ew. You know what I mean? Like,
just stop talking.
Fuck.
He said fucking ew. You sound like a mean girl.
Well, I'm talking about the language I use, normie, because it's like. Anyway, I think, and this is maybe just me being uncultured, maybe even me being a little bit what's the word?
Ignorant.
Yeah. But I just never really thought people with that specific disability really got down like that. I've never seen that. You know what I mean? Like, how often do you see a Down syndrome person with another Down syndrome person having a Down syndrome baby? Like, how often is that? circle happening in the public eye.
That's like assuming that little people don't.
No, I know they be fucking. I know this, but it's just like I don't know. It was something in my brain because I've only seen Down syndrome people at school. You know what I'm saying? And those, they.
I got to a certain age and I was like, yo,
they gotta fuck. It's got.
I have never seen a DS. We call them DS people where I come from. I've never seen a DS person over the age of 20 years old. So I thought they might have had a shorter lifespan.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I've always like it's like that face stays the same their whole life. So it's like the only thing that changes is the hair around it. Like I've seen Down syndrome people that got full ass gray beards, and I'm like, he's probably worked at the same job his whole life, had such a good time, fucking enjoyed every minute of it. Because I feel like, and just because Misty works with fucking people with disabilities and stuff like that, I know that getting into a job takes a big step, but then staying at that job, it's another big step. Yeah. For people like with those kind of disabilities, routines are important.
They were always mopping the floors at McDonald's every time I went.
Yeah, or fucking, they're just the nice people. They always throw them in at the nice sections. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking greeter at Walmart.
Yeah. He said
that warm and welcome greeting right there.
Reminds me of Kevin Hart. The greeter. He has a story.
Yep. So you and Aaron went shooting.
We did, and we didn't kill anybody.
And didn't even kill the paper target. Is what I'm hearing.
Maybe not the last one. Actually, I think we hit it a combined time of like three. Did
you guys shoot the Glock as well, or just AR?
I think we got 50 rounds of 9s, and then threw that in the pistol. Fucking, but the AR, bro, next to us, it sounded like somebody was dropping nukes, bro. Just boom, fucking boom. And it, like the first one scared the shit out of me because I was loading, and I was like, "What the fuck
was he pushing through it?"
Fucking 5.56, but it was fucking boom. This thing sounded like he was hitting a sledgehammer on a concrete wall. It was boom. Boom.
You felt it in your chest a little.
Every time, bro. It scared the shit out of me. I looked at Aaron. I was like,
the
"What
back
the
wall
fuck is that, bro?" Yeah, he was on the far right. But what was crazy is like 5 minutes later, I hear pew, pew, pew. I look over. It's the same gun, except now it's shooting 22s. That shit's crazy.
You speak to the brother about it?
He had a conversion kit.
Did he tell you that?
Yeah, someone did. I heard that bit. I didn't. But you know. There was this dude that to our left that kept like standing back and looking over my shoulder and shit into our section, and he was kind of like giving me the like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what's up? Do you want to ask for something? What are you staring at?
What do you keep looking over here for?
He just was like staring at Aaron every time he would shoot.
He was probably wondering why y'all were hitting his target.
He said why we were hitting his target. Facts, huh? Nah, like
you were telling me that AR wasn't super accurate, but how were y'all hitting with the pistol?
I mean, the pistol was a little rough too. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we were accurate for the most part. Like, bros would have been dead. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get in some like real life scenarios. I was like, Aaron, throw that shit at like 6 feet, 7 feet. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. You're not gonna be doming somebody from 25 feet. That's murder. If he's 25 feet away from you and you're still shooting at a player, that's murder.
You're getting charged.
Unless
you got a big fucking plot of land. You know?
And even then, bro, it's probably not going to look
you
too
better
well.
hope he's running towards you at that point.
Yeah, 25 feet away facing you when he falls.
Yeah.
And
you better switch out your shooting position.
Like, it was good. First time, we had to watch this little video and shit. It was weird.
It's like going go-karting for the first time.
Never been go-karting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, there's a weight limit to those things.
Yeah, and I was never too big, so.
You haven't tried recently.
Well, no.
It's been some years. I don't think I'm at where you were at in the 9th grade.
I think when I was doing it, you were a little
big.
A little big.
Yeah. And that's why it's a big old fuck you to Dr. Wynn, bro.
And even when I did do it, you know what I'm saying? I was never finishing first. It's all about...
You think it's aerodynamics and shit? Like you're just too big and the wind is hitting you a little too much?
Not so much that. My shit weighs more than like somebody, like a smaller kid doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So they can just...
They're flying around these corners.
Flying.
I'm fucking drifting and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You really got to like outmaneuver them.
I was really just having fun drifting though.
Yeah.
Like that's
I think that's always
my
been
shit.
your thing, right?
Sure.
Just getting getting slippy, getting slidey.
I used to always get blamed when I lived at Barber's house because we all had bikes and shit. You know what I'm saying? And all the tires would go flat or like, you know, and like you just
You hit that back brake and skirt a little bit.
Always blamed me, bro. They was like, Tony been riding my bike fucking and I'm like, no, the fuck I have not. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember.
Yeah.
So
He said, Fifth Amendment, me.
I'll do it on my bike. That's
Yeah.
cool. But when I ride your bike, I don't. So
Yeah, it's rude they would even assume that.
right. And we had this like gravel driveway, like you come in through the alley.
Is that the one that?
Where Kylie fell out the trampoline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
that was
the one.
That was good. I wasn't there for that, but that was good.
God, must have knocked some sense out of her that. But no, I'd always make big ass lines in the gravel to see how fast I can come up and just leave a fucking rip.
Oh yeah, bro. Because I mean, even on the blacktop in the summer, bro, you hit it right, you're leaving your tread right there. The fucking rubber from your tire is melting off. We used to be like trying to spell shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes one too many times eating the fucking handlebars, though.
Always use the back brakes.
Bro, you know what was my thing, though? I used to... You remember when you could fucking... no hands, right? And then my thing, it had, like... I would put my foot on the seat, and then I'd put my other foot, like, in the middle, like, on that bar. And then I would hold on to the handlebars, and then I would try and let go and fucking just...
You ever
balance
eat shit?
Oh yeah, we used to do this shit called ghost riding. You remember where you would ride
You
really
hop off
fucking
and
fast
let it go?
and let it go.
Of course.
We used to do that shit all the
That
time,
was the
bro.
fucking bee's
We
knees.
fucking dented so many cars. Just
My
fucking-
favorite is when it would go around and come back to you. Like, yeah, dude.
Bro.
Fucking hop back on it like it's something
This
cool.
new generation is crazy. I seen a video of a little ass kid doing that. He ghost ride the bike, hopped off, smacked this fucking kid, then ran back, hopped back up on the bike, and just kept going, bro. Like what?
That video's so old. That kid's probably the same age as us.
You
Oh,
think so?
God, yeah.
No way,
Yeah,
bro.
probably though.
No way.
Yeah, for sure.
Why do you think it's just that old?
How-
I know it's
because
been
I-
around. It's in
I
circulation.
saw
I've
it when
seen
I
it.
was like that kid's age.
No
I
way.
feel like it, yeah.
You may have felt like it, yeah, but then I'll
Like-
tell you what.
The age difference was so little that it wouldn't matter. Like it's Dante, maybe.
You know
to
what's
us.
crazy is when we were 8, they didn't even have iPhones yet. So
Actually, they did. And that kid was not 8. He was like a cool 12.
no,
Yeah, for
that
sure.
little boy was little.
Yeah, he was built little, but
You're guessing age off what? The fact he could ride a bike?
How old is your little brother?
7.
7. You think that kid was that size?
Yes.
No, buddy had some length to that
No,
fucking slab. I ain't gonna lie to you. And even then, we were still 12 when the shit fucking hit the internet.
I don't believe it.
I do.
I never really was meme guy. I hate memes. Like pictures with words that try to make you laugh. I'm just not that guy.
Right.
I really just never really was like
It's
memes.
like a ridiculousness thing, though.
What?
That video.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, you
not
know,
like
you
a
were
picture with words.
Rob Dyrdek's dick. You as a kid.
That's why you stole like 3 seasons of Robin Big.
You let
from
me borrow them,
And
okay?
I never
If we're
got
gonna-
them
if we're-
fucking back.
If we're gonna be a factual, you let me borrow them, right? Off your own. You said you gotta watch these.
What happens
you
when
gotta
you borrow
watch
shit
these.
from somebody?
You give it back. But
Yeah,
what
but
happened?
what
to
did
all-
you do?
What happened to all my shit you borrowed as a kid?
I gave it to you for your birthday.
Oh.
You remember that? I know you do. Yeah. And a drum.
Hey, but you know what? I think I've made up for it. I've given you a lot of free shit over the years. Shit that I just, like, my family upgraded me out of. You always get that hand-me-down electronic shit.
I got that iPad you let me use last week.
No, I've given you a bunch of shit. I can't really, like, I know a monitor. I have 2 monitors.
Just one.
I've given you, like, an Xbox. I had to.
No.
Yeah. I gave you your
I
PlayStation,
always
too.
had my own Xbox. They didn't give me my PlayStation. I bought that off some
No,
kid for
you-
$200. It didn't come with cords or a controller.
Your PlayStation 2?
No, I
That's
got that
what I'm
from
talking
Dad.
about. Yeah, who do you think got that to him?
No,
Yeah.
not you.
Yeah, it was
Not
me.
the fuck you.
Yes, it was.
Bullshit.
No, bro, I was like that. Your older brother had to come through. I've always been like,
My bad, Grandma bought you 3 PS2s and I had a Super Nintendo. Fuck.
that's what I'm saying. I always looked out for a player.
I don't think he got it from you.
You got a bike
Realistically.
from me, you know what I'm saying?
Never got a bike from you.
You
Never
did.
once got a bike
Got
from you.
to.
No, the mongoose. You
Yeah.
brought that home and
What?
It got stolen or something.
The mongoose was yours. Dad sold it for crack. Yours and Kylie's.
You had one too.
Mine was orange and
you
gray.
brought it home.
Yes, because my mom
I didn't get to fucking bring it home.
Well, your mom didn't fight like my mom. Okay, my mom was like, "Yo, we know you're gonna sell it, so we need to get it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to it?
That bike?
Yeah.
I think I eventually broke the rim or bent some shit. I don't know. It wasn't all that cool. You know what I mean?
I was so hyped when I got a mongoose.
Oh yeah, bro. Bikes are filthy.
I always had those Next spikes. You ever had one of those?
The next spikes?
Yeah, it says Next on the shit. It's made of aluminum. Shit sucks, dude. No, mine was fucking like it was kind of light, but no, the fucking handlebars like creased off the shit, so it was nothing but metal fucking circles on the ends. I remember the first time I tried to ride a bike with no hands. I fucking let go, and I was like, yo, I'm doing it. The fucking handlebars turned. That fucking ring went straight into my stomach. I had a ring on my stomach for like fucking 3 weeks, dude. And I just ate shit, and I laid there. I was like...
That's shelter time, isn't it?
No, that was when I was still living at Barber's.
Because I remember when I came in, I visited you at the shelter.
That's when I had it down.
We rode some busted ass bikes, bro. Like bikes with no seats, barely even one wheel.
I probably sat there for like 30 seconds straight, just like, this how you do it with no hands.
Yes.
I remember I was in that parking lot.
I remember because you were sitting on a fucking bike with no seat, and I was
Bullshit.
like, how the fuck are you doing that?
Bullshit.
Keeping your balance, no hands and shit. Like that was some skill.
I never had a bike with no seat.
Ironclad butt cheeks. I remember, bro. Like
it might have had a busted ass seat, but it wasn't no seat.
Bro, it was like this. And then there you came, somehow sitting here, no hands, Ethan, look at me.
For sure.
Fucking keeping yourself balanced.
It was probably a busted seat.
Definitely
wasn't
was
no seat.
bro,
I don't got the balls to ride on a fucking bike with no seat.
I'll tell you what, people at shelters, they're looking for slave labor. I'll tell you that because I remember the one day I was there, bro. We somehow got stuck gardening for 2 days, and I was there for a day, but it felt like 2 fucking days we were gardening, bro. Like who the fuck were those bitches? They were like, "Come on, plant this." I'm like, "Who are you?" You know what I mean?
They had
I don't even live here.
They had the little classroom where like kids would meet on like probably to get them out of the parents' hair, you know?
Yeah.
But like for 2 hours every day, had to go fucking link with these fucking kids that lived in this fucking shelter.
It was not enjoyable.
I remember one time I was sitting there, and some homies from the fucking school I went to came and knocked on the window. I was like, "Oh, I gotta go.
You
Got
talk
some
about-
visitors.
You
Y'all
talking
don't
about
got
Kobe?
that."
When Kobe pulled up?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Did my dad ever see you in the shelter?
I don't know if he came to the shelter, but I remember when I was living at the shelter, I had a birthday party at the park, and Jody dropped off a bike for me. I got a new bike that day.
Wasn't the mongoose.
Wasn't
the mongoose. No. Jody was cool, but I think definitely I could have titty fucked her as a kid. Like that's all I fucking thought about as a kid. I had raging hormones when I don't know why.
She was like 65 years
She
old,
had
bro.
knockers. That's all I cared about. She had some boobies, dude. She had some fucking boobies, and like, I always felt like I was just, her favorite out of all of us. I was like, I could fuck. Kylie was definitely her favorite.
One of her sons had a girlfriend, the Mexican chick. I don't remember her name, but she was always the shit,
Do you remember?
I think it was Chris.
Yeah, you remember that game where it's like a scary maze game where you have to do the maze, and then by like the 3rd level you complete the maze. Yeah. Chris, bro, Jody's eldest son.
They make you do it?
Yeah, and I was a kid.
I know your ass was so scared throughout the whole night, too.
He was like, it was when Dad lived in the duplex. He was like, "Yo, nobody can make it past this level," and I was like, "Bro, fucking, let me see it." I'm over here, bro, sweating. I fucked up the first time. I was like, "Fuck." I'm over here again, trying. Got it, bro. I was like, easy. Go to the next one. Fuck up again. Go to the next. Easy. Got it. 3rd one, bro. I'm like so close. I'm focusing so fucking hard. And they fucking, I threw it. I threw the laptop. I just fucking chucked it off my lap, bro. It went straight to the ground. Chris starts dying laughing.
That's so fucking funny, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. That house was weird, bro. I remember one night, you, me, and Kylie all like fucking sardined the long ways into a bed, hot dog. You know what I mean? Like the bed was hot dog ways, but we decided to lay
Like,
straight up and down, but not
in the living room.
No, it was up in our room with the guinea pigs that we had
See,
to
I
share.
remember those fucking guinea pigs, dude. I remember we had to share one, and Kylie got her own, and it pissed us off, dude. You're like, Dad always choosing her over us.
Yeah.
Little girl, huh?
Bro, I remember one time, this bitch pissed me off so bad. Dad was like, she gets to sleep on the couch. And I was like, that's cool. But, like, I can literally sit on the other half right this second. And Kylie's like, no, I sleep with my legs all extended. I was
remember that.
I was like, bitch, you're going to go to bed and you're going to do this with your legs. Like, there's enough room for me to sit there.
It's funny because I think about that every time I curl up on a couch. Like, yo, there's enough room for a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Nobody sleeps fucking full on extended. You always hit a little bend in the legs.
That's just funny.
God damn.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
What time is it?
8:53.
Yep, time to wrap her up. It's been a short episode, ladies and gents.
But we hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please leave a like, hit the comment button, hit the subscribe button.
Check out all the links in the description.
And follow us on IG, fucking ET Homegrown Podcast. Go check it out. We got a lot of cool shit going there. We're also hosting an event April 30th.
April 30th.
In Seattle. Come check it out. There's going to be a lot of fucking good ass artists. Also, your boys are going to be there.
That's
Aaron
gonna
might be there. So
at the substation in Seattle on April 30th.
yeah, so come to Subway. Eat fresh.
Substation.
Eat fresh.
Oh, God.